All right, folks. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna finish tearing down the top end of the motor. And yeah, now that we have the top end of the motor done, yeah, I already had these babies sent to the vapor blaster. They've been vapor blasted, and I'm debating whether I want to paint them or if I want to get some aircraft stripper and strip the black paint off of it and go just straight raw metal, because I think that would look so badass against this white and blue. Instead of going black like OEM, if the whole motor was just a bare aluminum metal, oh, that would look so sweet. And then get rid of the black on the triple trees also. Let me know your comments down there. Let me know what you think. If a 200X would look good without the black. If it was all just accented with the aluminum, the raw aluminum. So to polish up the triple trees on the top also. Yeah. Let me know what you think of that situation. Anyway, yeah, please subscribe. If you haven't done that already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down there and ring that bell so that you get notified when all the videos come out, because we're going to be continuing on with this build. And yeah, we got much to do. We got the rear shock to rebuild. We got the front forks to rebuild. We got as soon as the frame comes back from the powder coater, we're going to put the roller together. Yeah, and then while we're doing that, while the roller's together, we're waiting on parts we ordered for the motor. We have bearings on the way, all the mains, they still make OEM parts for this son of a bitch. Holy cow, I couldn't believe it, man. Yeah, got all the bearings, the transmission bearings, all the case bearings, seals, all the OEM stuff, they still make it. So I ordered that shit in a heartbeat. Yeah, so we got that coming from motosport.com. So if you need any OEM parts for anything, man, go ahead and look them up, because they are killing it. Finally got ourselves some brake lines, front and rear brake lines that are blue. They're gonna look badass on there from Galfer. And we've cleaned up the wire harness, which came out very nice. Look at that, looks beautiful. Yeah, so then we got our brake rebuild kits. We got the front steering stem bearings. We got ourselves a carburetor rebuild kit, shock oil. Got the shock seals for the rear show of shock. And we're going to rebuild that guy. All right. And while I was recording for showing you guys just a minute ago how we cleaned all this cool stuff up, yeah, we just got the master cylinder, the front master cylinder rebuild kit, and the two front and back caliper rebuild kits also. So, yeah, all the brake kits we got, because there is the rear master cylinder rebuild kit that is for our 450R. So I'm not sure if we're going to use it or not yet. I know I showed you guys earlier how I'm making the bracket for it and all that good stuff. But this master cylinder rebuild kit will also work. I have a 450R master cylinder and it bolts on directly. I don't even have to do any brackets or anything. And I have the brake reservoir, the brake fluid reservoir and stuff on there as well. I kind of wanted to do the one piece, but it seems like a lot of work. And I don't know. I'm debating. Don't know yet. But anyway, we got ourselves some new rebuild kits that just came. And yep, and then there is the coil all cleaned up. And the CDI all cleaned up. The regulator, the AC regulator. Everything's all ready to go. So we got a lot of stuff going on right there. Look at that. That means there's pieces. This happens that I need a piece, and here you are.
Nice, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That guy was like all like weirded out, man. Whatever. Fucking shit happens. Oh, look at that. We got the steering. This is the swing arm. We got the swing arm pivot kit. And the bearings and all the pivot kit. That's awesome. One more piece of the puzzle coming together. And yeah. And check this out. These are off of the headlight bezel, the OEM headlight bezel, and they are in beautiful condition. Cleaned them up, and they are gonna work awesome for our 350X headlight bezel back there. All right, so yeah, so that's the status of the build at this point, and man, let's just get on to where we left off before. Let's continue on tearing this top end of the motor down. We already got the bottom end tore down, and let's just jump into finishing the top end. Let's finish tearing that sucker down, and then we'll get a seat cover on, and then we will go from there. So here we go, folks. Make sure that you subscribe down there. Make sure that you ring that bell. Bing, 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 bing. Keep notified when all the videos come out, and yeah, make sure that you like this video too, because that helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate all you guys, and I appreciate the support. And in order for me to keep on building this stuff, I gotta have you guys' support, and yeah, so just make sure that you just click a couple buttons. That's all I ask. Just click that subscribe down there, ring the bell for notified, stuff like that, and just make sure that you watch the videos, and that's all I ask. Anyway, yeah, let's get on down. Let's get on down to tearing that motor down. Let's finish the motor and get that sucker so we can get it built. All right, whoo, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna continue tearing down the top end of the motor, and because we need to get all this to the vapor blaster. So if you remember in the last video, when we cracked the case, we had the second gear laying down in the bottom of the case, so needed to locate a new transmission or second gear or whatever the case may be. But check this out. I managed to find a whole new bottom end, because I don't think my crank was very good either, and this one has some problems of its own, but they will come there to my advantage, because it has the hole that we have broke on our case on the other side that's good. So we'll be able to take this half of the case, put it on the other half of the one I got, and we should be golden. And of course, there's some extra pieces in there, like transmission and the crank. We definitely need both of those pieces, so this was a good purchase. Wow. Wow, folks, that was lucky, because look at the counter shaft on this one. The gears are sheared off of the counter shaft itself. So we would need a whole new counter shaft. And what? That was the one that was in the second case that I bought. Look at that. And I have the second gear that's not all smashed and laying in the bottom of the case also. And the reason why I got it so cheap was because the gear was welded onto the main shaft, which I didn't need the main shaft. I needed the half of the case that came off, and I needed the counter shaft, which, dude, awesome. We got all of it. It's beautiful. So yeah, so that was a good find. So let's just move back onto the top end. First let's disassemble these covers. So we'll do the stator side. We'll get rid of the alternator and the stator, and we'll get all that stuff cleaned up. And we'll get this ready for the vapor blaster. We will disassemble the clutch side cover as well. We'll pull the seals, we'll just strip it down and get it ready for the vapor blaster as well. And so let's move on to that. Alright, so basically this thing just has a few bolts in it. One here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. And then this guy is going to just pop on out of there. It looks like it's RTV'd in there. And we will have to undo that. So I think we're going to have to move on to removing this first before we can pull this out. We got this one loose, but this one seems to be stuck in there pretty good, and I think it'll be easier once we get this out, and we'll be able to lift up on these.
Okay, this thing goes down, this little notch goes around the raised section right there. And this comes on out of there. Oh, it looks like they got little holes or little raised levels that go into the indents. All right, and it looks pretty dirty. Now we should be able to pop this guy off. Okay. Now this baby is all disassembled, except for these. We need to get these out, and the seal. No O-ring. Nope. So we're gonna have to get an O-ring for that guy because somebody decided that, you know, they just didn't feel we needed an O-ring, which I think we do. This is a 10 millimeter, by the way. This is a 6 millimeter. Hey, it looks like there's an O-ring in this one. Hey, look at there. Somebody put the O-ring in there. It's really, really old, but it's there. There we go. We're gonna get a new one of these, but we'll put it on here just so that we know it goes there. Now that guy. Whew, super old. We're definitely gonna get a new one of these. Just to make a note, this ridge goes inside, riding on the outside. That's the way seals usually are, but just noting. There you go. We're ready for the vapor blaster on this guy. I haven't decided what we're gonna do yet. I haven't decided if I'm gonna run it, if I'm gonna repaint it black, like factory, or if I'm gonna leave it vapor blasted to make it pop. I think it'll be pretty cool. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If you got any comments though, let me know what you think. Do you think we should go back to the original black, or do you think we should run it clean, like vapor blasted, so just straight up aluminum? I think it'll look pretty badass myself, since it's the 86 and it's got a lot of white and red, and all the black stuff I think would look really cool just polished. We might do that. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think down there. Let me hit me up on the comments down there. Yeah, make sure you subscribe too while you're at it, and you get notified whenever all these new videos are coming out. All right, peoples. So make sure that you subscribe down there. Yeah, and ring that bell. Bing. Yeah, hells yeah, to make sure that you get notified whenever the new stuff is coming out. We're gonna get this frame back here, back to the powder coater, and we're in the middle of tearing down a motor back here. We're in the middle of the top end right here. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe and keep up to date with this build back here, the 1986 ATC 200X rolling out back here. So, all right, well check this out. Just in case anybody wanted to know, this is the 1986 Honda ATC 200X motor, and in case somebody wanted to know, this crankshaft cover is from my 400EX, and it fits perfectly. Also, the timing mark hole cover fits perfectly off of my 400EX as well. These are a couple of powder coated pieces that I didn't use. I bought new ones anyway. I bought the red ones. So I have these left over, and look at that. They fit perfectly. So if we go with the vapor blasted look on here, I have powder coated black covers to go on here, and they fit. Trust me, they do fit. There we go. See? The threads are just all wackered. But yeah, these are from my 400EX, and they fit here perfectly. So just in case anybody wanted to know, they're universal. So if you wanted to buy red ones for whatever you want, just buy them. They fit. I'm pretty stoked about that. All right, let's move on to the clutch side. We'll get this baby taken care of, and we'll get it ready to go too. All right, let's just start on the front side here, and we'll just get rid of that damn, that thing is mangled. I mean, let's just get that seal out of there. Okay. Seals out. Let's just get rid of the old you can see it coming through the backside right here. Now that we're back here, we got a few things to disassemble here. And I think that thing just comes up off of here, right? Hey, there's a bug on it. There we go. Well, this just came from somewhere. Was it here? Maybe. I don't know, wherever it was, I guess we'll keep it. We're gonna have to unhook the spring, it looks like. There we go. Okay, there's the bug I was talking about. Mr. Bug, you're gonna have to... Mr. Bug, you're not gonna make it. And now we need to get rid of this little pin somehow. All right, looks like now we should be able to get that guy on out of there. And there you go. That pin looks like we're gonna have to figure something out with that guy, but it looks like it can be just punched back out again. We'll have to look that up in the diagram and figure out what's going on with that guy. Now we need to get rid of this right here, and it looks like we should just be able to unhook this spring. There's a circlip on here too. There's a little circlip on here. I think this one has little enough ends where we should be able to grab it. Yes, sir. Look at that. Okay, so this ridge end goes down, circlip on top. Spring underneath. Okay, now let's get that seal out of there. There we go. On the floor is a perfect place for it. That takes care of the clutch side cover. Everything is stripped down, and we can get this guy off to the vapor blaster. All right, next let's strip down the cylinder head and the cover and all that good stuff. So all the bolts are already out. This is the way I got it. So we're gonna have to move on from here. So first off, let's get rid of this guy. So we just get rid of that, and hopefully boom. Simple as that. All right. Then we have our O-ring gasket that we need to get rid of. So we'll just pry that thing off. Boom. And this guy's stripped. Oh, we got a bolt right here. Not really sure what for. I don't really know what the hell that holds, but oh well. Next, this guy. We're already popped off of there. So that exposes the, these are the adjusters, I do believe. The valve adjusters, I think. And I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, isn't this the decompression dealio? Oh yeah, look at that. So let's get rid of these guys. Oh, we got an Allen down here. All right, we got a couple O-rings right here. Let's just get rid of these before we lose them. I don't know what that's for. What is that guy? Well, we'll find out if it comes out or not. Some kind of plug of some sort. Looks like maybe there's an O-ring in there. Yep. Woo. Really flat. That's been there for a while. So how do these suckers come out? Are they seized on there? Aha. Ooh-wee. So the exhaust goes on this side. And this is the exhaust, which goes like that. Is there another O-ring in here? Huh. There sure is. All right, so we're gonna have to hit that with some spray, I do believe. Hit this baby with some MPPL. Multi-purpose penetrant lube. Well, son of a bitch. That is the way it's supposed to work, huh? But it's really corroded and stuff. That one must be really corroded. All right, we're gonna have to let this sit for a little while and let that stuff work its way in because this thing isn't budging. So let us let that sit for a while. All right, so now that this thing is sit for a while, we're gonna bust out the old vice grips and we're gonna see if we can't pull that son of a bitch on out of there. So we're gonna grab it by the right here, and we're gonna hopefully we might have to crack-a-lack it a few times. So let's give us when I say crack-a-lack, I mean we're gonna bounce this back and forth. So we're gonna pull here. It's kind of locked up in there still, so we'll bounce this guy back and forth. Haha, we got it loose. Now, we should be able to do that while we're pulling on it at the same time. Aha! Woo! And there we are, folks. That one was in there, man. Whoever, this thing has been neglected. So we're going to definitely have to clean these up and get some different rocker arms if possible. If not, we'll resurface them, get them done. And yeah. Woo! Yeah, look at that. That is a nasty mess right there. Jeez. Wow, that is burnt. Hopefully we didn't mucker this up too bad. There's some O-rings on there. So dirty, I never even knew they were there. But yeah. Wow. Those are worn. That side too. All right, so we got this broke down now. The cylinder head's broke. Actually, we got to take this off. We got one more thing left to do. Oh, we got to take this guy back out. I had to put this guy back in because I was working on it with a screwdriver, and I didn't want to fucker anything up right there. So I figured if I fucked anything up, it would be this, and that'd be much easier to replace than this. So see, I didn't even tighten it. All right, let's get rid of this guy. So I'm guessing all we need, oh, looks like we got a little tiny circlip down there. So let's get on the glasses and get that guy on out of there. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with the little circlip pliers I got. We'll give it a try. Well, we'll be able to get it out of there, but I don't know how we're gonna do it with these pliers or not. Doesn't look like it, but we'll give it a try. Nope, we're gonna have to do something different here. Man, this little clip. So it's just small enough where I can't do anything. Well, it's off. I have no idea where it went. It hit me in the nose though. So I basically rested one of these upon each other and pried it out that way. and I don't have any idea where it went. I heard it. Let's see, do I get lucky? That thing's into the wind, baby. We'll find it maybe. But anyway, let's get rid of this guy. So now we got this piece. Looks like it's the same on both sides. Cool, cool, cool. And then the spring latches right onto here and faces this direction. Now we're ready to go. Now we're ready to get that baby vapor blasted. And if anybody wants to comment, I still haven't really received an answer to my dilemma. This is painted inside. The whole motor is painted inside. I want to vapor blast the whole thing and just wipe it down. Is it cool? Can I do that? Is this here for any particular reason? If I take it out, will I lose any performance or any dumb stuff like that? I just don't know the answer to painting on the inside of the motor. Anyway, let me know. If you got any comments on that, let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's move on, man. Let's get on down to the cylinder head. That's what I thought this was. What the hell is this thing? All right, so this thing is the cylinder head cover. And this is the cover to the cylinder head cover. The cylinder head cover. I guess. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. This is the cylinder head cover, but the cylinder head cover has a cover. So this is the cylinder head cover. And this is the cylinder head cover side cover. Because it has a cover that goes on the side of the cover. This is the cylinder head cover that goes on the side. So this is the cylinder head cover side cover. And this is the cylinder head cover top cover, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Let's get on to the rest, shall we? Yeah, okay. All right, now let's tear down the cylinder head, and this thing looks like it's going to be lots of fun. It's been sitting out in the Arizona desert. Somebody just decided, you know what? I'm going to rebuild this motor, so the best way to store it would be outside in the Arizona desert. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, what we're going to do first is we're going to spray this sucker down with some MPPL, and I don't have much of it left, so I might resort to finishing it with the WD-40 multi-purpose lube, because I got some of that, but we'll start with this. We're going to hit spark plug first. We're going to hit these. And let's see what else we're going to tear down. Let's make sure that we hit this guy down here. Alright, so I think we got her sprayed down pretty good. Let's let that soak in for a minute and we'll come back and start trying to crack-a-lack this sucker apart. This has been sitting long enough, let's get her done. Let's start with this guy up here so we can get rid of this thing. Alright, so let's start by just getting rid of this guy. God damn. All right, so right away we got a problem. We got a fucking problem. Well, this is not fucking cool. Huh, the spark plug's loose. Well, let's just get rid of the spark plug. DRADSL. All right, how am I gonna get that out? You know what? I'm wondering if we should just buy a new fucking head, because this thing is trash, dude. So far, I'm not having good luck with any of it. Fuck this, dude. We're buying a new fucking head. That takes care of that problem. New head. Done. Goodbye. All right, there's our parts back from the Vapor Blaster. See, this is where my dilemma is. I'm debating whether to make them all look like that. Look at how awesome that would be if the whole motor looked like that instead of the black OEM. If we just got the whole thing stripped of all the black paint and then leave it this this bare aluminum like that. Ooh, that would look so sweet. So it would look kind of like I started doing this piece right here with the wire wheel. I started doing this, but if I could just strip it and then have the Vapor Blaster dude take the rest of it off, it would be so much easier, and I'll pay for that. I'm not worried about it, but just think of that and how cool that would look rather than the black. I think it would look so much better if it was all just aluminum metal like that. And then there's the triple trees. I'm definitely gonna do the black. I'm gonna get rid of the black on that one anyway. But I'm wondering what you guys think about me doing the whole motor if it was all like this. Oh, it would look so nice. Woo-wee. And in case you want to get some parts done here in the Phoenix area, it is Vapor Blasting by Design. And let me throw up a link to it in my description. And they have an Instagram page. Let me throw up the Instagram right down on here too. And you can check them out. Once again, that's Vapor Blasting by Design here in Phoenix, Arizona. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta send a plug to my boy Eli Tomac. Tonight is Supercross. Woo! Supercross starting tonight, baby. Woo! All right, Eli Tomac. Yeah, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Make sure that you can keep this builds going. Right now we're in the middle of the 86 Honda ATC 200X, and we're making some good progress. It's taking longer than I had anticipated, but we got a lot of parts on the way, and I found an axle. Yes, whoo, found an axle. But anyway, we're gonna throw on a seat cover, and we're gonna finally start putting stuff together rather than taking it apart. But you know, you gotta take everything apart before you can put it together. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be getting on to all kinds of good stuff, but anyhow, make sure that you watch Supercross this evening. Woo! First race of Supercross is starting, and my boy Eli Tomac right here is going to take it all this year again. I hate to tell all you people who are not fans of Eli,
Suck it! He's taking the championship again. Anyway, first race tonight, Saturday, from Houston, I believe. It's not starting in Anaheim this year. The first time it's not starting in Anaheim in a long time. So, yeah. Supercross. Eli Tomac. Woo! Peace out, Girl Scouts. Woo!